Hi friends, I'm LJ Jarvis, and welcome back to Lewis Jarvis Show. So last week I published a wishlist kind of video about what Games Workshop could do for the Necrons in Psychic Awakening. And who would have thought that the day after, during the Warhammer previews, that Games Workshop will reveal not only a new Inquisitor model for a upcoming Psychic Awakening book, but also a new Necron model. And I just gotta say, guys, I am in love with this new model. It's everything I hoped for if the Necrons were to get some spotlight. Something that looks creepy, disturbing, while at the same time looking as if it belonged to an ancient, forgotten time. And I was so wowed by this model that it made me want to start a small Necron army. And I probably will once the model is eventually published. Now, as much as I want to just make a video just gushing over the two models, for today's video I want to talk about a certain theory that I have. That being, I think we're in the endgame of the Psychic Awakening series. Now, the reason why I say this is because so far we were given trailers for the next 3 books, that being Engine War, War of the Spider, and now for Feria. And to my understanding, almost every single faction within 40k were given their role within the campaign books in one way or another. Some were given models, and some were just part of a story. Yet they were all given their roles, and because of this, I truly think that Feria will be the last book for the series. What would Games Workshop do afterwards? Because Psychic Awakening, to my understanding, was a way to expand the 40k universe, to further progress the setting. I think they're going to settle down and expand the advance that has happened so far within Psychic Awakening, perhaps in the form of novels. If I am right that Feria will be the last book to Psychic Awakening, I think at the same time not only will they publish the 2 new models, but I also think they're going to release the graphic novel Demon Fuge and the 2 models that will come along with it, that being Ephiel Stern and Cagnal. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. And at the same time, probably publish her new book, Ephiel Stern, Heretic Saints. So, if you think about it, that will be 4 new models, a graphic novel, and a brand new book. And I think that's a cool way to end a series. Now, the idea of a character be given a new book during the publication of a Psychic Awakening book isn't really new. It's like we've seen this happen with Mephiston during the 3rd book, and Ragnar got a audio drama during the publication of Saga of the Beast. And even though he wouldn't get a model, Farsight's 2nd book would be published during the same time as The Greater Good. So I do think that when Feria is published, Stern's graphic novel and book will be published at the same time. And I still think that's going to be a very satisfying conclusion to the series. Because again, we're getting 4 new character models, a graphic novel, and a new book. Again, that just sounds like the best way to conclude a series that was meant to expand the universe and update an ancient line of models. Of what Games Workshop will do afterwards, after the publication of the last Psychic Awakening book, is something I'm not too sure about. What I'm hoping is that they'll further expand the setting that they framed out for each of these factions. Maybe in the form of a really neat book series. Now, some people have theorized that 9th edition will come out at the end of Psychic Awakening. I already made a video on that, and I just think that'll be way too early. But whatever the case may be, I'm hoping Games Workshop will do something really epic. And despite my personal taste for the Psychic Awakening books, I am very appreciative of what it has done. Because it basically has mapped out what Games Workshop could do to expand the universe, and at the same time it's updated models that truly needed the plastic update. To me, these books kind of evolved and expanded the universe into becoming something bigger and more grand. And that's something I can be appreciative for, despite my taste for the books. Again, I'm not sure if Feria will be the conclusion to the series. If it is though, I think it's been an interesting event for 40k. And I can't wait to find out what else Games Workshop has in store for us. Anyways, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Have a good day, everyone. And if you enjoyed this video and you would like to subscribe, then make sure to activate the bell notification button so you'll never miss an episode. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you again soon.